Hello, my name's Tasha Alt from Alternative Pain Relief, and today I wanted to share with you one of the 10 reasons why some people heal quicker than others. So any two people can have the same illness or injury, but the duration of their recovery can be very different. And it's through my practice that I've recognised these 10 reasons that affect a person's ability to heal. And by sharing them with you, hopefully, if you've got an injury or illness yourself, you can identify what changes you can make to get your body into a better place where it will heal quicker. So I've treated many people with all sorts of injuries and illnesses, and it's particularly the runners and the athletes I find get really frustrated when they can't train. And when we're training, when we're exercising, we're actually releasing neurotransmitters from the brain that make us feel good. So if for a period of time we're not releasing the neurotransmitters, this is when we can actually go into a place of depression because we don't have the same chemical balance in the body. So even if we are injured, although I advocate rest, if you can do some exercise using another part of the body that doesn't exacerbate the injured part, then it's really useful because again you're raising your heart rate and you're releasing the endorphins and the other neurotransmitters from the brain that make us feel good. And it's sometimes these chemicals that make us feel good help us in the healing process. So the first reason that I'm going to talk about today is our beliefs. Now, our beliefs have a huge impact on our body's ability to heal. There is a saying that your beliefs change your biology. So I'd question what is it you're believing, and sometimes we believe what people say, and sometimes that can be useful, but sometimes that can actually limit the rate at which we can heal. Because, for instance, if you've been told you have a rotator cuff injury that's going to take maybe 9 months to 12 months to heal, if you just accept that, then you sort of schedule into your diary, well, I won't be able to go and do that activity in that month because that won't be up to the 12 months, so I won't have healed, so I can't do anything. So you actually stop your body and the body's ability to heal within a certain period of time through just your belief system. And that there are several really inspirational people on YouTube that you can find, one being Hal Elrod. Now, he wrote the book The Miracle Morning, and it's really inspirational guy. He was caught up in a really nasty road traffic accident and was told he'd be paralysed for life. Now, if he'd have believed the specialists and that's what they said his future was going to look like, he said, well, if that's the case, I'll be the happiest guy in a wheelchair. But until the time that I have really experienced that I can't walk, then I'm not going to accept that. So in his mind, he was always going to get to that place of healing and visualising that he could walk again. And do you know what? Within a few weeks, he was up on his feet and walking, and subsequently he's gone on to run several marathons. Another really inspirational chap is Dr. Joe Dispenza, and again you can find him on YouTube. He had a fairly similar story where he was in a traffic accident where he was knocked off his bike and he'd fractured his spine in several positions down the spine, and he was told he needed a rod to secure his spine so he wasn't paralysed for the rest of his life. Now, that wasn't the outcome that he wanted, and although he had lots of second opinions and third opinions of the intervention that they could do with him, he chose to go home and lie on his front and visualise his body healing. Now, it probably wasn't easy, and if you read his story, then he went through quite a lot of trauma through this process, but he visualised his body healing, and when they scanned him after a few weeks, he'd actually healed his body. So there are lots of stories out there. There's another one which is if you look on YouTube, it's the inspirational story of the ex-paratrooper. And again, he was in all sorts of braces and was told that he wouldn't walk without support again. And it just took someone else to believe in him and give him that encouragement to believe in himself, that he changed his future around. He lost loads of weight and he got back into enjoying life, and his body healed and he was able to run. So there are some amazing stories out there. So be very careful what you're thinking and what your beliefs are, because they can really have an impact on how quickly your body will heal. So do check out my other of the 9 reasons why the body will heal quicker than other people at some points, and hopefully you can get a few tips on how you can help your body to heal.